everyone, it's Miles here of Miles More Customers, helping small businesses like you to get and keep more customers. In this video, with this strange image behind me, very much aimed at gyms, health clubs, leisure centres, etc. But also you're going to find in this video that it's very applicable if you own any other type of small business, especially things like hairdressers, restaurants, nightclubs, bars, etc. So in this video, I want to share with you a story. So my background predominantly is in sales and predominantly is in the gym and fitness space. And I'll never forget 7 or 8 years ago promoting a health club in the north of England in Yorkshire. And a lady came in for a look around and I said, "What would you like to achieve, Barbara?" To which Barbara replied, she said in her Leeds accent, I'm not going to do it for the purpose of this video, I'll embarrass myself. She said, what I really want to do, Miles, is I really want to work on my muffin top, she pointed here, and my bingo wings, to which at that time I'd actually never heard that phrase before. Now women, you're probably laughing because you've heard this before. Men, I'm guessing you probably have, but if you haven't, she was referring to, in my world, her triceps and her abdominal muscles, to which I replied, "Barbara, do you mean your abdominals and your triceps?" Barbara looked at me back in a very glazed over kind of fashion, as if I was stupid, and said, "No, I mean I want to lose my muffin top and my bingo wings." And a thing dawned on me in that moment, which is a great lesson for you in terms of marketing and making sure that you market well and sell well to people. If you want to know how to sell more effectively and market more effectively, this video is going to be really useful. Because in marketing, what you've got to do is you've got to understand and then use the conversation going on in your ideal client's head. So what this means is, in Barbara's head, she was thinking bingo wings. In my head, I was thinking triceps. And the key thing is, if you want to know a simple, really common sense, but not common practice way to build rapport with people faster, use their language. Don't use your language. Don't use the technical jargon that maybe you got qualified in. I got qualified a few years ago in something called neuro-linguistic programming. Now, if you don't know what that is, don't worry, you don't need to know. But it's effectively a very practical form of psychology that helps us communicate more effectively with other people, which is really useful in sales. But the fact that it's called neuro-linguistic programming means it sounds completely ridiculous and is loaded with jargon, and most people go, "What on earth is that?" And they'd be right, because it does sound more complicated than it actually is. Stephen Covey says, if you want to be understood, seek first to understand. Great author of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. If you want to be understood, seek first to understand. So triceps, abdominal muscles, this is specifically aimed at you that are fitness professionals. If you work in restaurants, if you work in hair salons, if you work in bars, nightclubs, that kind of thing, I'm sure there are there's kind of a lingo. Maybe accountants that are watching this video, maybe there's a lingo that you kind of were trained in, but maybe your ideal client are just regular average Joes from the high street. The really important thing you've got to know is use the conversation going on in their head. Think about, what are they really saying? No one sits at home on a Saturday night thinking, "Do you know what I really need? I really need to work on my triceps." What they really think is, "Oh my God, Steve, these bingo wings are driving me mad." So use the conversation in your ideal client's head. The reason why you want to do that is because it will increase sales. If you don't do this, it'll make you, if you're a fitness professional, for instance, it'll make you seem like a bit disingenuous, that you don't really care, that you're just kind of trying to get across that you're clever. People don't care about the knowledge you've got. They care whether you care. And if you use things that are their language, you'll show that you care, which will enable you to build rapport a lot faster. Hope you found this video useful. If you have, as I always say on these videos, please go ahead and feel free to kind of share it, download it, share it with your team. Comment below if you've got questions about this, if you've got your own opinions on these videos. I'm not saying that this is the way, this is just my opinion on what can help you get more sales. I hope you found the video useful. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Goodbye.